day 8 of being a girl, and I've gotten some messages that are saying that I need to be calling myself a woman and not a girl. And I didn't even know that some women were offended by being called girls, so that's really good to know. But for me, the word girl feels great because I never got to be one growing up. And it feels very able to make mistakes and growing and changing and evolving, whereas the word woman feels very strong and confident and powerful, and that still intimidates me a little bit. So I'm gonna keep calling myself a girl. Hope that's okay. Love ya.
What is up?
I know the end of that. I know the end of that always gets Dag, like touches his heart in a special way. The sound of that tree going through the wood chipper and just that just something just like melts his soul a little bit.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, man. I remember when that was a new intro, and Dylan was still new, and that was what, day 23 or whatever it said. Like now, like it's I don't know. It's just, man, how far they've come.
And now it's easier. Now it's easier to see like the farce, like to see the and apparently it's offensive to some women to call yourself a girl, and I didn't know that, and that's good to know. But I'm gonna keep doing whatever the fuck I want because this is not actually serious.
This is back when we thought that Dylan was just a freak and not some comedic genius,
Right?
Are we still are we still at the comedic genius part, or
does he still have a ding dong?
Yeah, I guess that is the thing. When they cut it off, it'll be over. Or when he goes back to being like, I don't know. We ever went to the
gay dude?
To the lesbian. Yeah, it's got to come back around to something.
He had the opportunity. He really had the opportunity in the wake of the whole Bud Light thing to take a step back and be like, look, this is just getting to be too much for me. I've decided to go back, and I'm not gonna be a woman anymore or a girl anymore. Just be easier that way. But then he got other sponsorship opportunities and stuff. Like as long as they're gonna keep throwing money at him, may as well just keep riding this horse to the bank.
Wouldn't it be funny if he's like, all right, look, I'm gonna keep my look, but I'll do a regular super manly voice, but let me keep being the spokesperson, yo bro, drink Bud Light, but it still looks like Dylan. That'd be a good compromise. What's up?
The only thing that makes me think it's not is when he was doing videos with that really creepy, that super creepy gay dude. The guy with the 5 o'clock shadow. That's the only one that...
Yeah, but have you seen that guy's videos? They seem even even more of a farce than the Dylan stuff.
Really?
It's like how far it was. Okay, it's like the It's Always Sunny and Workaholic stuff that we were talking about the other day. They're incredibly funny sometimes, and then sometimes it goes way too far, and it's it's almost a mockery of the shtick that they're doing. That's how some of these guys' videos are getting. You can look at it and be like, okay, are they actually believing in this shit, or is it just all a big shtick? And then sometimes it's you can see the shtick. It's that's obvious. And then sometimes it goes too far. It's whoa, way too on the nose. Yeah, pump the brakes a little bit. Now it's not funny. Now it's
now,
and that's how I feel about that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could say the same about the scouts, I guess, now at this point, right?
No, they're definitely faking gay.
I mean, we have the Boy Scouts of America. I love how the account name is still Boy Scouts for now. That they're going to be renaming to Scouting America because they apparently, well, they started.
That's
this
even
was
gayer than they were molesting kids in the woods.
Oh, but there was the was it a couple years? I think it was like 2 years ago that they started accepting girls into the Boy Scouts, and
Yeah,
Oh,
Were they?
yeah, I
Wait,
remember
hold on
that.
though. Were they trans girls or trans
No.
boys or just girls? Like, did they
Straight up
specify
girls.
which ones? Or
Well, I mean, I don't
think
know
more
all
of
the
them
details, but
just being like having girls in there too, but not being like, oh well, if you're a girl pretending to be a boy, you could come in. You know, that's fucking gay. If they just wanted to say, oh, we're just for children now, that's a lot less offensive.
yeah.
You
Well,
know,
no, they, but what they said is like the statement that they made was, oh, like we believe like supporting. They did the whole believe in supporting both genders kind of thing. Like, so we're gonna allow girls into, and then I'm pretty sure they were flanked about the whole thing. Like, I don't know if they said that they would explicitly that they would accept, like trans or whatever.
so
But
now are
kids.
the Girl Scouts and the Boy Scouts merging to become Scouting America, or are they?
No,
So
this
is it
is
still
just
the Girl Scouts, or is it?
Yes. The Girl Scouts are
See-
still allowed to be literally. Let me. Girl Scouts.
I mean, if
girls
they're
can have
teaching
their
them
own thing.
cooking,
Boys
if
just
they're
aren't
teaching them
allowed
how to
to.
cook and how to clean, then I'm okay with it. But otherwise, I think it needs to be merged into this one.
But that's
I
not
think it
the
should have a
goal.
hostile takeover.
That's not the goal though. The goal is to
I'm totally messing with you, man.
no, yeah, I know, but that's not the goal though. The goal is to any all male space or whatever, like they have to completely dismantle all male
Did they
spaces.
just change it to cookie bitches?
I mean, that's pretty much all Girl Scouts is, right? I mean,
Yeah, they just sell
I
cookies.
joke, but yeah. I mean, that's all they're known for. Like they don't. Yeah. Oh, Earth Day. Well,
Now you can just buy
they're
the
after-
cookies on. Now you can buy the cookies online. They may as well get rid of the actual girls in the scouting side of
You
it.
can
and just
actually
be
get
an
them in the
online
grocery store.
cookie store.
You can get them in the grocery store. They sell them in the cookie aisle now. I
Oh,
saw
man.
them a couple weeks ago.
See, I wouldn't know.
They're
I
overpriced.
avoid the cookie aisle for my
They're-
own sake.
They're overpriced as it is.
No, I'll end up coming home with some Oreos or something.
Thanks a lot, Biden.
I can't do that to myself.
That's why you got to go on the web. That's why you got to go on the website. That's where they run all the specials and stuff, and you can get like 5 boxes for 25% off.
And then they come
like
to your
different
door,
stuff.
so you don't have to be tempted by the Oreos.
I almost said something.
It solves all your problems, dude. Just order bulk cookies through the mail.
Well,
It's actually safer
what I
for
was
the
going to say.
Girl
the
Scouts
fattest
too.
thing in the
because
world.
This is-
It's actually safer for the Girl Scouts too, because then you don't have all these sexual predators getting tempted by the brownies.
Right? I really
See,
think that's
I
like.
was gonna make that joke.
Where's the
I'll let you have that one, Justin.
So
look?
would the Girl Scouts
There's
go
also
in
like
the woods
growth
with the
and
bear?
learning. There's all sorts of growth and learning that comes with doing one of these clubs, like selling the cookies. It teaches entrepreneurship and business and sales and stuff like that. But another very important thing is how to identify and avoid child predators. You know, when you're a young woman, you need to learn these things for your future dating and college and stuff like that. And I think that selling cookies door to door, as a young girl in a skirt is, probably good training for that. It's a sink or swim moment,
Hey,
really.
more of
Either you
them-
make
see,
it through or you learn the
I
hard
don't
way.
even think.
See,
Dag, I
more
don't
of
even
them-
think
if
they
more
go
of them-
door to door anymore. They just hang out in front of stores now.
Yeah, that's mostly what they do. They hang out in front of like Walmart and stuff.
That's probably true. They usually have.
Although I
a booth
think
at
I
the
think I
farmer's
have
market,
seen some of them go door to door, but it's rare now.
depending on the neighborhood.
Well, the door to door
That's a
thing
gated
is
community
weird
only
because
thing.
the door to door thing is weird because like for Katie's band, they go out.
Melanie,
in town
that's
and-
mostly the teachers. That's mostly the
Yeah,
teachers.
that's
Those
teachers.
predators.
Those, yeah. Teachers
So,
and sports
like, for
coaches.
Katie's band program, like they go out in town, they knock on doors and stuff to get like donations to the band and stuff. And it's really weird because there are not so much like neighborhoods that you don't go to, as like they have a map that has houses that like you don't go to this house because that person does not want solicitors, or like it's just the door knocking thing is anymore. It's kind of a, I don't know, it's a weird thing. Plus, I mean, I'm sure in bigger cities with the heavily integrated communities, there are probably places that are just straight up unsafe, like
Those be the darker neighborhoods.
or the more Middle Eastern.
Yeah, like I could imagine. I could imagine trying to go to an apartment like there's a local, like a couple cities over an apartment complex that regularly has shootings. So yeah, I could imagine people, they would tell their
Well, you just arm the Girl Scouts. You give them all ARs and let them go in there to get their cookies, right? I mean, I don't have a problem with
that. You mean the unlit neighborhood?
Yes, the unlit neighborhood. I like that one. Oh boy.
Oh man, that's horrible, man, Melanie. Yeah, that's weird. But yeah, it's usually like teachers or women in authority. Like, yeah, they're the ones who like they get off on that kind of stuff. I don't know.
Well, I mean, look at all the teachers grooming kids in grade school now to become trans and gay. I mean, it's just what they do.
Yeah, I mean, there's still good teachers out there. It's just
there's
really weird. Like
some, yeah. There's
it's a weird environment for sure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was cleaning in an elementary school, and they have the gay pride bullshit up on one of the teachers' walls. It was just insane.
Well, that's because you're in Michigan, and
yeah.
Michigan is becoming more and more gay as we speak. So
it is. I mean, we got Mark and Brad here, so
yeah. Well,
Brad Palumbo and Mark, right?
Yeah.
The cute couple.
Well, it's not just the Boy Scouts that are being taken over by women. Women also apparently want to take over the construction industry.
Oh, God.
Executive order at Maine deals with Augusta alongside female leaders in Maine's construction industry. The executive order will kickstart data collection in collaboration with partners in the construction industry and implement grant programs to incentivize the hiring of women, while providing supportive services that recruit and retain women in the construction industry.
There are qualified women across Maine.
Aren't they called lot lizards?
In fields dominated by men. And I want to knock down the barriers.
I haven't heard that one.
You've never heard that term?
No. With good Maine employers.
There's already some work being done across the state to invite women to work in construction. Associated General Contractors of Maine helps run career day events for teens and a registered pre-apprenticeship through Maine Construction Academy.
This year, as we reviewed the applications, we had almost 30% of our participants were female this year, which is a significant improvement over.
Okay, so it's between the whatever the mayor or whatever and this chick probably are both the problem here.
What we've seen for construction industry participation in the past.
Laura LeBeau owns her own construction company called Sopo Cottage. She helps organize volunteer opportunities called Women Build Day through Habitat for Humanity. It gives women an opportunity.
And they have the guys come in and fix everything.
Yes, I'd say the guys like put the finishing touches on it. The women they get to hammer for a little bit.
To gain hands-on experience in construction.
Hands-on experience, different kind of hands-on.
Women of all different experience levels, but many are novices. They've never held a drill. They've never held a saw, and we teach them.
And
how
then we
to
want
do
to
that.
hire them to.
We teach them how to do that.
It says more about men. Men are getting so fucking pussified that they can't find construction men. You gotta start getting women who've never even
I don't believe that, Dag.
No.
I know you're joking. I know you're joking, Dag, but yeah, I don't.
Only
buy
halfway.
Yeah,
only halfway. I've got a women in construction quick anecdote here. So So I for those who don't know, I install GPS tracking devices on vehicles, a lot of which is like construction equipment, so that they know where it is and shit. And I was on a site working on like a skid steer, and there was a couple women on the road crew who were operating something called a plate tamper, which is like I don't know, man, almost like I was watching them use it, and I was joking to myself that it's a piece of construction equipment that most resembles a vacuum cleaner, because it's basically just like handle and you just push it around. But when I got there, the dude I was there with, the two ladies are just like leaning on the thing, and one of them was pretty chunky, and she was sitting on it. And again, I install equipment that keeps things from being stolen. And the guy looks at me and goes, "Well, at least you know the plate tamper ain't going anywhere." Fucking weighting it down. Oh, fuck. But they're out there. They give them jobs like sweeping and sign. The people who hold the stop and the slow sign.
Yeah, make them clean up. Just like they're supposed to do it at home.
Give them, bring out. They can bring out a food truck and have them make sandwiches and stuff.
Operating a plate tamper, like I said, it was very similar to vacuuming. You just push it back and forth across the ground to flatten it out. I mean, that's pretty intensive, but there's some jobs out there for them for sure. I haven't seen one actually like operating a piece of machinery. Although if I did, she'd probably be more of a man than me.
I'm pretty sure there's been a couple crane operators who've had incidents if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I mean, look at the pilots.
Yeah, I think I'm with Kyle. I think let women do all the work for a week, and then when nothing gets done and everything is chaos, then we can just be like, okay, we tried your little experiment and it didn't work.
So back to the video at the end of it, they're saying that she had her own construction company, but it was all volunteers. So it's not a construction company. It's a volunteer company.
It's a construction company. She said they take on volunteer projects. That's what they said. That's what they're saying. So I don't know. I don't know how. I can't validate that.
So I'm about halfway through Atlas Shrugged right now, and so I'm a little on that. But like, maybe we need to do the same thing, but with men, where all the men just disappear and go to like Men Island, no homo, for a few months, and then see how they beg us to come back when the machines break down and the trash doesn't disappear.
Yeah,
it works. Let's do it.
There's nobody to make sandwiches for. I don't know.
Where was it that had the?
I want this guy to advertise for Man Island.
Where was it that had the National Women's Walkout Day? Where was it that had the National Women's Walkout Day like several months ago, where like all the women decided to just not go to work to try to push for like pay equality or something, and like literally nothing changed. Like it was business as usual. Nobody.
I bet they got a lot more work done in the office that day.
When you don't have to deal with them bitching about it, why are we doing this? And you can just like go fucking do it, or you don't spend the entire day in HR having to listen to complaints and bullshit. Man, we've got some stuff going on at work, and like the number one solution to all of it would be for the people in HR to just say, "This is a non-issue. Go the fuck away." Except that the entire HR department is all fucking women, and so now they want to like look into every single thing. I'm like,
and
the answer to this complaint is this is a non-issue. This is not a contractual violation. Go the fuck away and do your goddamn job. But nobody will do that. I would simultaneously be the best and worst HR person on the planet.
It's like the guy therapist. You're like, somebody comes to you about the problem, and you're just like, yeah, that's not a problem, buddy. Oh god, there's a good clip of a guy therapist, and like the guy starts like,
we've played that before.
Yeah,
the honest therapist or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm getting a little sick of that bit. The guy does a lot of funny videos, but he's been going to that one for a while, and I wouldn't switch it up. But yeah, it is funny though. I'm not.
Well, it's
funny the first time.
It's just the repeat the line meme, right? He's got to keep doing that one bit because it's the one that's most successful for him.
Man, that's so.
Yeah, do it till it don't pay.
Yeah.
Speaking of repeat the line, there's this guy. I think he can be the advertisement for Men Island here. Oh.
Men Island.
Oh, this is funny.
Gills Gulch.
Not my dreams. You can go back to sleep. The only thing I dream about is V8s, and 10s.
He's got more. Let's see, where's the
You do not need to add horsepower to your car so that way you can go faster down.
Shut up. Your mom's my girlfriend. Hey, this is horsepower. This is a 23 Scat Pack. Come on.
Y'all know what the best thing you can do for your man after a long day of work is?
You, your sister, and a butt plug. Hey, we got a 2013 Camaro for $9,000. Come holler and bring.
I really don't know what's gotten into me recently.
Not nutrition. Hey, we got a 2012 Billy. Just came in. Come holla.
Is this like legit ads for his fucking car dealership?
It's probably his own. Like, I bet you it's like his personal Facebook page or something, or Instagram page, and he just does these. He's probably just a salesman now.
No, he's doing them on TikTok. This is a
TikTok,
TikTok thing. Yeah.
I think yeah.
Social media. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. Thank you, Steve. Yeah.
Do you think they're trying to push the TikTok ban because TikTok actually has like some decent content? Like so a bunch of my like retard friends that work for me and stuff send me stuff on TikTok all the time. So I downloaded TikTok because I got tired of having to like jump through all the hoops of trying to watch it on the fucking web browser bullshit. They're like, okay, if they're gonna send me shit on TikTok all the time, I'm just gonna fucking download it. That way I can watch these stupid videos because they are funny. And then like so now I'll like pull up TikTok just like I get fucking stupid ass notifications because somebody viewed my profile or whatever. So it's like, all right, who the fuck is looking at my profile and why? Because I have like literally a singular video on there. Anyway, so I'll pull it up and it'll be like all the, like the recommended for you shit, and it's fucking funny. Or it's like stuff that's like really based, and I'm like, wait, why am I finding like legitimately funny and based shit on fucking TikTok? I thought TikTok was the goddamn like Chinese devil. I thought this was nothing but.
That's only because
propaganda.
the U.S. government wants to steal it from them. That's the only reason.
There's like a lot of things that go into that. Like
no, Carlos, you cannot have my handle. I don't want people following me on TikTok. This is not an advertisement.
Just search something Justin. It's gonna be something with Justin or Campbell. You know,
I mean, like every single
Shouldn't be that
social
hard
media.
to find.
I say every single social media handle I have is some variation of Soupy 15, Soupy 21, Soupy 1521. Like you can probably find me pretty easy.
Well, yeah, I think the TikTok thing is mostly like YouTube is they're trying to do shorts and stuff like that. They want it to be an American company that runs the social media stuff. They don't want competition from the outside.
Well, because they can't control the competition on the outside. They can't control Chinese. They can't control the Chinese people or the Chinese company. So they want it to be under the control of the U.S. government.
Well, they're like, oh my God, China's stealing all of your data. It's like the U.S. government's stealing all your data. Like, who would you rather have? China.
Go into an airport.
Shut up, Steve. China is stealing your data to try to give you targeted advertisements for a bunch of bullshit you don't need. The U.S. government is trying to steal your data so that they can fucking track you and find out if you're trying to like start a militia in the woods somewhere. You can fuck off and leave me and all of my people alone.
Yes.
You and your militia alone.
That's right. If we're ordering body armor from Wish, that's between us and Wish and the CCP. That has nothing to do with you.
I don't know if I would order body armor from Wish. You know, Tamo, Wish. I don't know if I'd be ordering body armor from there. That might not be the best quality, but you know, you can take your chances with it. Welcome.
You remember about every other year, there's a story about somebody that will buy a bulletproof vest and they'll test it out and they'll get killed because they tested it out. They shot him like in the head or shot him in the head. Like,
yeah, like the one guy. Well, no, there was the one guy who got ricocheted. That one was pretty funny, unfortunately.
That one was funny because the bulletproof thing actually worked, but then the ricochet ended up getting
ricocheted off to the dome. It's like, oh God, you idiot.
I mean, like, come on, you're asking for death when you do stupid shit like that.
Yeah, but men wouldn't be men if they didn't do stupid stuff like that. So.
That's right. We got to test our That's right. We got to test our bulletproof helmets. How do we know if they work or not? I mean, maybe the smart thing.
The guy
would be
just
put a
didn't
cantaloupe
forgot to
in
put
it
the helmet
first.
on though. You see, he forgot to put the helmet on too though. He's he's a little slow.
Put your own helmet on when you're shooting at the other helmet. That way, just in case.
Oh man.
Those
But yeah,
look
Mexican narco TikTok. I didn't know they had a narco TikTok. I can see the cartels using TikTok though. That would make sense. Yeah.
What about? Remember when the Taliban had a Twitter account? Is there still a Taliban Twitter? I don't know if it was real.
I think it's
God,
fake.
it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was fake. But that
wasn't Dennis.
I'm pretty sure
That was before Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis should open up a
Taliban.
Open a Taliban?
Open a
Taliban.
Look, you just got to pay the franchise fee.
Yeah,
pay the franchise fee to have a Taliban.
It's like Hungry
Open
Howie.
up one near
Cheap
you.
one to get into. Yeah.
Oh man.
So you guys know how I'm really love entrepreneurship. Well, a Toronto nail salon is offering discounts for exchange of photos of their customers' feet.
Ooh.
No, you will not
That's
sell my feet
brilliant.
pics. I will sell
That
my feet pics.
Is absolutely brilliant.
But if they already have the platform for selling the feet pics, you may as well let them do it for you and just take the commission.
Yeah, take the.
You really want to do all that work yourself?
they're gonna.
You got to deal with the customer. It's the whole thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
but think about it. Like pedicures are expensive. They're like $40-$50.
Yeah, see, I can sell my feet pics. See, I have size 16 feet. I should be the one selling feet pics. Okay, let's be honest.
Oh, like Peggy Hill.
How do you know how much a pedicure costs, Steve? I've never.
Oh, you weren't here that day?
My
He's a
wife and I went and got
aficionado. Yeah, he
My
loves
wife and I
them.
went and got
Guy
pedicures.
can't get enough.
I love it, man. It's awesome.
Man, I just feel like I'm gonna get way overcharged the first time because my feet are basically like 90% calluses.
I have to pull the sand.
Where he got the angle grinder
out.
Yeah,
they're gonna have.
That's like the first time I got one. They had to she was just like cheese grater right on the bottom of my foot. It was, but like it's the best feeling in the world. I'm not gonna lie, man. It's absolutely phenomenal.
I can't imagine walking around outside the way I do, as much as I do, if I didn't have like the thick pads on the bottom of my feet. Man.
You're missing out, man. Justin, you're missing out. Hey, okay, so when we're all at Mosley's event, we'll all go get pedicures.
No.
I got
live stream it.
I got yard work to do. I can't be doing all this shit. My feet are not delicate creatures. They need to be like I need to have hobbit feet. They're hairy. They're as hairy as hobbit feet already. So
yeah, I don't do yard work. So
Steve told me that when
Steve's soft. He can't do yard work.
Well, I can. I just don't. I choose not to.
Oh, Steve has a guy for that. That's what he. That's
yes,
what he
I
is.
do.
you got a guy for other things too.
Don't get me mixed up with Mark just because we both live in Michigan.
Look, I mean, Michigan is pretty gay though, so I mean, it's possible. It's all possible.
Yeah, we had some tornadoes go through last night. It was fun.
We were supposed to, and then I got up to pee and like check outside to see what it was doing. It was just like really calm, steady rain with a little bit of lightning flashing. There was no wind at all, which fucking sucked because like we're like this is the time of year where we don't run the AC because it's cool enough that like if the wind will blow a little bit, the house stays nice and cool. But instead, no wind. I'm like, hell yeah, storm. We get wind blowing. It's gonna be nice in the house. Nope, stagnant. It's muggy. No wind at all. Hey, Mother Nature's such a bitch.
It's been great here, man. It's been like
I just need like a little bit of a
70s.
breeze. I just need a little bit of a breeze. Like I don't need like gale force winds. Just air move a little bit. Is that really too much to ask?
Apparently, but you know, at least, let's see. I was going to segue this. I didn't know how.
At least you can admit it.
Yeah. Well, you know,
The first step
there's
is
a
admitting you have
storm
a problem.
coming. Yep, exactly. There is a storm coming, and that storm is apparently in New York.
There you go.
When President Trump's trial, they were talking about how he might end up in jail if he continues to violate his court orders. Is Rikers prepared for that? Do you guys have those discussions yet? If so, what would that even look like?
Our amazing commissioner, she is prepared for whatever comes on Rikers Island, and I'm pretty sure she would be prepared to manage and deal with the situation. As you see what's happening with Harvey Weinstein, we have to adjust. You know, in this business, particularly around law enforcement, we have to adjust whatever comes our way. But you know, we don't want to deal with a hypothetical. But they're professionals; they'll be ready.
Yeah. So apparently, they're preparing Rikers for Trump.
Why does Eric, what's his
Adams.
fucking Adams? Why does he always seem like he's completely unprepared to answer any question? Like they ask him a question and he just immediately looks and sounds like he's been stumped. Like he didn't. they really need to take the. They need to take the Biden approach with him and be like, all right, these are the approved questions that the reporters are going to ask so that you know how to answer. Like,
yeah,
they cannot be leaving him go off the cuff answering questions. He just always seems like he's completely fucking confused and lost.
Surprise.
As to how he's, yeah. It's like, oh my God, I don't know how to answer this. Shit.
He's like if somebody asked me to write a cop character for a show. Like that's how I'd write them. Like it, like
yeah,
like you know a skit or
Like,
something
oh?
like that. Dude, cop, you know, some
Or
shit like
like,
that, you know, like
government official. You're like writing an incompetent a government official, like the trying to portray them that way, and then you're like, this is how they are. They can't even answer a simple question. Like,
I don't know what's the common denominator between him and Kamala Harris.
Wait, I don't know if Eric
how
does
do you get
that
his
kind of
job?
I was gonna say I don't know. Maybe Eric rolls that way. We don't know. Like,
They're both bitches. I mean, that's what I was saying.
Yeah, but I don't know if he takes his role seriously. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, he shouldn't.
Well,
I was the whole. We watched it before with him doing the video about how to search your kid's room for.
Oh, that's the best.
Like so fun. So that was like a fucking skit. That couldn't have been real.
That's like a really bad Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah, man, but funnier than most of them. So
yes. Like, and you find behind this picture a crack pipe. Like, hey, Eric, why do you have
loaded
a crack
assault
pipe in
rifle.
your house? Like,
just like all of a sudden, just like yep, they just have.
What's this in
You couldn't
Grandma's
see it
urn?
before?
A meth lab.
Hey, you joke, but you know down here, or well, no, I mean, up here to you, Dag, but like in Alabama, like, yeah, that could legitimately be a thing. Yeah, you know, I knew some neighbors like that, so yeah.
Hell yeah,
Just
some
hide it in
lithium
grandma's
batteries and a Mountain Dew bottle. You can make some meth. Not
well,
even kidding.
I'm pretty sure they're stealing stealing car batteries.
the only meth training I've ever had is watching.
I feel like I
Breaking
missed
Bad.
like a big part of this, and then I feel like this is like me walking into the office at work. Like I come in and they're like, "Yeah, so I was in Mexico with this donkey show." I'm like, how did we even get here? Like I come back into this and it's like, yeah, if you got some lithium batteries in a Mountain Dew bottle, you can make meth. It's like, wait, what? What did I miss?
Well, you know, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that
man, the other
Kathy
day I
Hochul
walked in and one guy was like,
is on meth.
"You're gonna see me with a pocket pussy in one hand and a 45 in the other." And I'm like, how did we even get here? I just turned around and walked back out. I was like, I don't.
You have cameras in my house? How do you know that?
I don't even know why I came in here. I'm going back to my desk.
Oh god.
Well, you know who's probably on some meth or probably.
What is your retarded ass doing? There's 3 lanes. Just pick one. You don't have
Oh,
to.
I thought you were
use all
talking
3
to Trey. I was like,
Young black
dude, man,
kids
why are
growing
you
up in
getting
the
so hard
Bronx who
on
don't even
Trey?
know what the word.
He's producing. Cut him
Look.
slack.
They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society's broader challenges. Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want
How do they get away with this?
They don't know what the word computer is. She reminds me
Was
of
that
Hillary
real?
Clinton. That is real.
Yeah, that is totally real.
Yeah, she was at a conference and she said young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. Literally said it.
God. I wanna like
That's
give her
like
some
Biden's
credit and like
comment.
say she's being facetious, like to like make a point, or they don't even know what what a calculator like something. But it's these days. I have to believe she's real, or she's genuinely saying that. Whether or not she believes it would be a different story. But like that's fucking insane.
How did they get away with saying shit like that? And like Trump's like there was fine people on, or there were good people on both sides, and gets just raked over the coals.
Because
Well, right, and that clip was
I
so,
know
like,
why.
chopped
I know
up and-
why.
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
why.
your
that wasn't even what he
question,
said.
yeah.
Like, yeah, so yeah, it's, like the whole like if you guys know, like you can see like the whole thing, like he was specifically like to me today. He's like, no, that's not what I'm saying. He was talking about like the flag thing or something, like not like. Because you know the way that they portray it is, oh, he said white supremacy. And it's like, no, that's not even what he was talking about. They just chopped that clip up so badly, you know.
Yeah,
that
it was the statues. Like he was talking about, like
Yeah.
because they were wanting to take down the statues, and there were people that were saying no, like we don't take down Confederate statues, like that's part of our history. And then there were some, like, I don't know, I guess some actors. I don't know. I don't even know if they were necessarily white supremacists, but I mean, like they at least looked the part or whatever for the camera. And then then the incident happened. They really wanted that incident to happen. I'm pretty sure, because then now they have fuel to their fire, because then they can say, oh, we can get Trump on this. Like that was
Get
the
him.
whole angle for it. You know,
we go get him.
we gonna get him.
Get that mean old Trump.
Get that orange man.
Get that mean old orange man.
Well, you know, I didn't think I was gonna play this clip, but this is funny. So Justin knows about this. We're in the, like, we have the fantasy football group. I don't know if you've been paying attention to that in Forever Dag, but like, yeah, we called it the AB fan club, the Antonio Brown fan club, because he's been hilarious lately. So he actually says that he supports Trump.
Oh, really?
You're not a fan of Joe Biden or what?
Nah, I like Donald Trump. I seen Joe Biden online. He was shitting on himself and like falling all over. Like, yo, what's going on with him? He got teleprompters everywhere. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a good political opinion, but you know what I'm saying? I want the world to be a better place. I feel like we probably could do better with Trump helping more businesses and like coming back and taking over the 2024.
So you think Biden pooped his pants on that other video?
That's what the video showed. He was looking real shitty. Like, I know we all make mistakes. I mean, you shitted yourself before, right?
Actually, I have, but go ahead.
God damn. This CTESPN right here. That's a shitty message for you right there. Yeah, I just feel like, you know, as the country, we need to do a better job of, you know what I'm saying, with everything that's been going, the pandemic, the shots, everything that's been going.
Have you met Trump, or you want to meet Trump?
I met him on the phone before with talked to him on the phone with Tom Brady one time. Yeah, he seemed like a cool guy.
You think Brady likes Trump, but he just can't admit it?
Yeah, he probably definitely like a candidate. I can though. Shout out to Donald Trump. You know what I mean?
That's the best endorsement. See, that's the best endorsement for Trump right there. He's gonna win now. He's gonna win 2024. That endorsement alone.
Well, he won the last one. They just fortified the thing.
Yeah, but you know, now even the people who were okay with
Thanks, we're up on
fortifying-
YouTube today.
The thing.
Yeah.
The big lie. So funny. This shit's so funny. they hear people use that term seriously. You know, the big lie. Oh my God, shut up. Shut up.
The thing that happened, you know, that year, like you can't even say 2020 because or whatever because
It was the most secure election of all time. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Yes,
the most
the
free and
safest-
fair election ever.
Oh,
and the summer of Floyd was perfect. There was nothing wrong with it.
you know what's hilarious? Like my kids watch Paw Patrol. You know, like it's one of the new newer kids cartoons or whatever, and they had like a movie for it, and all of a sudden they have a mayor who's of the other city that like there's like two cities that basically competing in that whatever universe. And so he always comes over to their town and said, like, you know, trash talks them basically. Like, yeah, this is the worst place ever. Like, his place is called Foggy Bottom or whatever. He's always trash talking everything. And they even had to put in that show of like that mayor kind of basically acting like Trump or whatever. And he goes like, one of the people is like, I didn't vote for you. And he's like, well, this is why I hate free and fair elections. They were basically trying to make him like a Trump type figure. It's just like, oh my God, like it's both funny, like in that way. It is kind of funny, but also I was like, man, immersion killed. Like, you know, you know, it can't just be
I
a
miss
fun
the good old
world.
days when Paw Patrol wasn't politically motivated.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's funny though because it's literally about the, you know, like all the different firefighters, you know, police.
Oh yeah, it's like dog cops.
Yeah,
or something, right?
Well, there's one that's a cop, and
dog first responders.
Yeah, they hate the one that's a cop. Like literally,
So it's propaganda.
Oh, cool.
I mean, it's everything's propaganda. All
Yeah.
All of it's propaganda.
Yeah,
I wonder
that's
if
true.
this is propaganda too. A recent thing that I saw here: breaking AstraZeneca withdrawing vaccine worldwide. This is from a news source. Just so we're clear, YouTube.
This is propaganda.
This is
not
propaganda,
true.
YouTube. AstraZeneca withdrawing the vaccine months after admitting that it could cause a rare and dangerous side effect. Gee,
Is that the
I
side
wonder who
effect
said
where
this.
they stop?
What are they admitting that it caused?
You get unalived. Is that the side effect? The
No,
unalived
I'm
one?
pretty sure they're talking about the heart thing.
Which unalived you.
No, they're pinning it on the like, hey, it gives you cardiac issues, like it causes issues with your like cardiac.
But you know, you're fine after that, of course.
That's fake
you know,
news. It's
just
well
just
tested.
you may not be like, you may have run a marathon before and then you can barely walk a mile afterwards, but that's the only side effect, you know, just a
There's-
rare and dangerous side effect.
There's that's all just propaganda from the right.
Yeah, you know.
Do athletics these days anyhow.
Yeah, I mean, you know, soon
the
enough
days of
we're
Instacart
gonna
and DoorDash.
look. We're just gonna be like racing our racing
Rascal?
the
Our rascal scooters that we're all gonna be putzing around on.
Okay, hold on.
You know, heart issues and we're fatties.
I was at the farmer's market Friday, and these two old people that like the one lady has like the oxygen, and they both have
God.
those like scooters, and they were going by me as I was selling coffee, and I was like, "Hey, you guys gonna race?" I got to get a picture.
You guys want to
of them this
drag?
week. Yeah, I got to get a picture of them this week because they're pretty funny. But I mean, like oxygen tanks, the whole bits, the scooters. I'm like, eek.
I like
they
the
did
fat,
for
the fat
most
lady on
of
the
it.
Cleveland show and the rascal. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. yeah, Cleveland. Oh, yeah.
Those fat jokes.
I don't remember that the Cleveland show. I don't think I only watched a couple episodes of that.
It wasn't as good.
Yeah, it's fine, but it's not. You know, I've been having it on in the background lately, running through the seasons. I haven't actually seen most of them, but it's fine. It's just fine. But yeah, his neighbor's like a little skinny, like you know, southern, like, you know, racist dude, and his wife's like a big fat lady in a rascal scooter. So there's a lot of good fat
is it
jokes.
not
Kendra?
in?
Kendra, that's her name. Kendra?
Is it not in Quahog?
No,
Did
they like
move
move
or
to another
something?
city. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they like move away.
Yeah, they're
That's
Virginia.
the whole story.
Yeah, they're in Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay. The best Family Guy
It's
was
where he
the one
grew up, or it's his hometown. Yeah.
where he declares independence and then declares war on the U.S. until they
Victoria.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah, he has all like the despot. What does he do? What's the word? He annexes Joe's pool and then invites all the So yeah, I guess it'd be an invasion. He invites all like the despots over, so it's like Saddam and all the, you know, all the the bad world leaders are there, like hanging out.
Yep. That one was great.
yeah, that was like the first season or something. One of the good old days.
Yeah, that was early on. I was going to mention something earlier when we were talking about
Saddam,
like lines and stuff, like, you know, say the line over and over again for like the jokes and stuff. I feel like Family Guy has gotten more wordy and less funny, like especially the Brian and Stewie stuff. Like, instead of it being like bit comedy type stuff, now it's become like these long talking bullshit, and it stopped being funny.
That's the leftist humor. The leftist humor has to do that. Like, they have to explain, because if they don't explain it, like, it can be taken bad.
Look at the left memes. They're like paragraphs.
Their base is too stupid to understand basic humor, so they have to have a full explanation of what's going on in order to.
Yeah. Well, or they have to have a clarification. Or they have to have a clarification, because you don't want to make fun of, like, you don't want to actually, like, if you make a black joke, you don't want to actually make fun of the black people, so you have to clarify, like, that's what the whole, like,
it's like a thing where a little kid will tell a joke and then they like feel like they need to explain the joke. It's like, if you have to explain the joke, then it's not funny. Like,
yeah. Exactly.
I don't feel like I agree with you about like leftist humor and shit. But like the new not South Park, the new Family Guys, though, dude, it's a lot of fucking like Peter, and I don't see it as being like really even much of a mockery, but like Peter's gotten very like, you know, conservative old man kind of thing. But I don't even see it as much of a mockery. Like, him and Stewie make like good, funny points against like a lot of woke shit. There was an episode that was all like pro-vaccine, right? And then I did it. Sorry, guys. But like, at the end of it, Peter goes.
You just can't say the.
We are all pro-vaccine here on this show.
Yeah, pro-vaccine. Yeah, I'm pro-vaccine. But it was an episode that was like way pro-vaccine, but at the end, like, Peter's like, this whole episode has just been one big lecture from liberal Hollywood or something, which was like true. You know, yeah, like that was like Peter's like joke at the end.
Oh, I need to watch that then.
See, I thought they would make Peter like I thought they would make Peter like a lefty dad. You know,
I was like, maybe I need to get back into some of the.
I need to revisit that.
Yeah, maybe I need to get back into some of the new stuff, because it hit a point from like 2018 to 2020. Yeah, 2017, 2018 up to like 2020, 2021, where it was just like so bad.
Is that when they killed Brian off?
Around that time, yeah.
That
was such a horrible episode.
Yeah, it was just a lot of really bad, really
that wasn't
bad.
even like, there was nothing about that episode that's like even redeemable. It was just bad.
They had the one where Brian and Stewie get locked in the bank, and like whenever like
oh yeah, that one was gay.
Man, whenever it got into all that shit, I tried hard to keep watching through all that. And
The Simpsons after season 11 just went to hell. I don't even know who watches it anymore. Like, it's just awful. I've tried to watch it.
I actually have the box set of season 1 through 10, and then I stopped.
yeah. After season 11, they just like. And part of it too is when Conan stopped writing for them, and when oh gosh, I can't remember the guy's name. Troy McClure died. What's his name?
Phil Hartman.
After he died, like, the show just went to shit. Like, it was just garbage after that. But the South Park is still banging. Like, South Park still does a great job.
That's because those guys don't give a fuck who they piss off.
Yeah.
They have been deliberately trying to piss everybody off for literally as long as they've been doing this shit.
I think South Park, like, I'm happy with what they do. Like, they actually just don't care anymore. I don't think they ever actually cared.
They have never, there's never a point when they have cared. Their entire shtick is, doesn't matter who you are, we're going to piss you off. Like they hold nothing. They hold nothing sacred. Nothing's holy. They're going to go after literally
they make fun of Christians. They make fun of Jews. They make fun.
Did you see the episode where they explain what's that Hollywood religion? The real psycho one.
Scientology.
Scientology.
That one's great.
That
was
one,
great.
like I'd never seen that one before, and my son comes.
That's one of the best
we were
episodes.
talking about something about
No.
Scientology, and he came in. He's like, "You've never seen this episode?" So we watched the episode.
my
It was
God.
absolutely brilliant. Like,
Oh my god! I remember when that one came.
Some of the
I
best
remember when that
writing.
one came on. Like we still had satellite or whatever at the time, and I happened to catch that one like when it was premiering. Like it was just like dumb luck. I happened to have like Comedy Central on, and I'd been watching something else, and it
Tom
then
Cruise.
came on.
Tom
like,
Cruise in that
oh my
episode.
God.
Like,
yeah. Well, then didn't he sue them for that episode? And then they did one
tried
episode
to.
about him
He
suing
tried.
them.
Yeah,
Like
he
after
tried
that
to.
too. Like
That's the
That's
thing.
what you
is
have
if
to do.
If you complain about the shit that they do, then they're gonna make an episode making
About-
fun of you complaining about the shit that they do. Like
Well,
you
that was
can't
like after
win.
China. Like China tried to send them some kind of cease and desist kind of thing or whatever, and
And
then
then
they
they
made
did
the whole China episode making fun of Xi Jinping and everything.
Well, they did that, and then they did one of LeBron James because he bitched about it, and they did one where he like was bowing to King
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
court. That was brilliant. Like don't screw with South Park, man.
If you
do
want
not
South
screw
Park,
with them.
if you want South Park to do an entire episode highlighting just what a piece of shit you are, go ahead and complain about something.
Yeah. I wish Whoopi Goldberg would complain about South Park. 'cause that'd just
She
be
has
brilliant.
plenty to complain about. I'm pretty sure they did a few episodes making fun of her.
I think
Did they?
I think she still has enough of that old school because she used to be good. Like she used to be good once upon a time.
Yeah.
I think she still has enough of that old school comedian in her that she understands that if she starts talking about a South Park, they will hold like it'll be no holds barred. Like
Yeah.
they will go after her 100%. No, like trying to just like get even more of a reaction.
They would do a whole The View.
Oh man, I think there's
They've
a
done
certain,
View episodes.
Yeah.
I think there's a certain level of she understands that game because she used to be good. Like I don't know what the fuck happened to Whoopi. And it wasn't even TDS. Like she was starting to get bad before the whole Trump thing.
yeah.
Like there are a lot of people that you can look at and you can be like, okay, like you can almost pinpoint between 2015 and 2017 where they started to shift and they just got bad on literally fucking everything. Like Trump broke their brains irreparably and they haven't ever been able to reset and go back. But like some of them, I think Whoopi was starting to move that direction pre-Trump, and then once Trump happened, it just like full snap. Yeah,
Would we get in trouble for playing them?
maybe it depends.
They're very copyright heavy. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hit.
They
it's
would
kinda hit
just
and
claim
miss.
the video. They would probably just claim the video.
Never mind.
All right, I gotta get off here.
All right,
Later.
see ya.
Have a good one. There
I
you go.
guess we can. Yeah, I guess we don't need that retard anyway.
Because democracy basically means government by the people, of the people, for the people. But the people are retarded.